Okay, we are in the Rubicon basement again, and we're going to mess around with some sound effects. We have a 1,000 point Lizardman army against the 1,000 point Empire army. I'm playing on a 4x4 table. I have 10 knights, full command, 20 skirmishing archers with BSB. I have Captain on Pegasus as my only character. We have the Hellblaster and 10 more knights, regular knights, full command. And my son has his Lizardmen out. He has, what is that? 10 what?
Skinks.
10 regular skinks. Salamander.
Those are blowpipe skinks.
Blowpipe skinks. Salamander. 3 Croxagors with a...
Ancient. That's because he's using stick.
Oh, they're scouting. They're probably not going to be there, huh? Chameleon scouting. And he has a Saurus Old Blood on a cold one, but we don't have a model. So
Scarvet.
Scarvet, right?
Veteran.
Scar Veteran on a cold one. So we just took one of the Dark Elf guys to represent him. And he has a mage over here. What is he, level what?
2.
Level 2 mage.
Oh, he's going to be using the Lore of Life.
Lore of Life. And that's 20 Saurus Warriors?
21.
21.
With the Standard Bearer.
Standard Bearer. Hand weapon shield. Or remember? Alright. Well, we're going to try... What's that?
Skink has a Brave in it.
Brave.
And those 2 have Stalkers in them.
Stalkers. Alright, we are going to try doing some sound effects with the iPod phone while we're playing this one. So we have yet to roll off for first turn, and we don't know where those guys are ultimately going to go down, so we will get back with you. Okay, so what happened here is we discovered, because it's been a while, he is not taking Lore of Life on the level 2 mage that's over there. He has Lore of Heavens. And what were the spells you rolled up for them?
Harmonic Conversion and Curse of the Midnight Wind.
Okay, and then he did wind up putting his scouts, put them in the woods there, and occupied the building. Empire rolled up first turn, so we're going to go first turn and do some movement and stuff. Get back. Alright, so we had knights on the hill, and they decided to charge the chameleon skinks in the woods. And then on the stand and shoot, we lost the knight. But then dangerous terrain, we didn't lose anything on dangerous terrain. Then we went over here and we had the bowman charge the building. And of course the chameleon skinks stood and shot. But because they needed 7s to hit, he shot once and didn't kill any. Then over here we had the volley gun moved up, the general moved up, and these knights stayed here. So we're on to hand to hand. We'll let you know how it turns out. Okay, so we did hand to hand over here. We got the karate sound effect. And these knights annihilated them. Combat reformed in the woods there. And then when the bowmen fought the skinks with the BSB, or my BSB, the skinks in the building, we fought that. And annihilated the skinks. They did 1 wound to me. And we are on to Lizardmen turn 1. Okay, so we got the washing machine going now, and the dryer too. But what happened here is he charged the Scarvet out of the unit, made it in, and then what he did is move the Saurus up. I believe you can march move after you charge somebody out of the unit. We're not going to spend a lot of time, and in fact, what we did is we went back to the Heaven's Magic, and I just let him pick 2 spells because the spells that he rolled up were really, really bad for this game. So level 2 now has Urnon's Thunderbolt and Chain Lightning. Then the Croxagors ran real fast over here, so now they can either charge the building when the bowmen go in it, or threaten the polygon. And salamanders moved up, and they're kind of hiding behind the screen of the skinks here. So I cannot charge the salamander. He wanted them positioned so that I couldn't hit them and then overrun into them and take dangerous terrain against the skinks if I decide to charge them. So that's where we're at now, and we're going to get back to you after we roll up for magic winds. Alright, so we did Winds of Magic. We have sound effect for that.
Oh, whoops.
That's not the sound effect. There's the Winds of Magic Thunderbolt sound effect. So he cast their first spell. Can't remember what the first spell was, but I dispelled it with dice.
You're on Thunderbolt.
But then you cast the second one, Chain Lightning, and he wound up doing 2 wounds to my Captain on Pegasus. And then, of course, it bounced over here, and he did 3 wounds to the archers. And we're on to hand-to-hand, which is going to go over here. Alright, so we went to hand-to-hand, and he's got that special sword that does what?
It gives me +2 attacks.
Yeah, so I saved all my wounds, even though he's strength 5. I pulled off all my saves, and with my guys attacking back, I couldn't do a darn wound to him. So he did come down from the hill. So he's got a charge down the hill, no wounds. I have a banner. So he actually... oh, you never rolled for your cold one. How many attacks does he get?
Only one.
Huh? Why don't you look on your sheet?
Remember?
Oh, that's right. I forgot to add the cold one on. I can't remember how many attacks he gets. They used to get 2. I think they only get 1 now.
Alright, sure.
You need 4 or more?
Strength 3.
No, I think he's strength 4. So he hits. Any wounds?
Wait, no!
I save. Oh, the drum roll. We forgot to do the drum roll thing. So actually, Bryce, you're down a hill plus the charge. I have a banner. You're actually going to win by 1. My general's there, and my BSB I think is probably out of range, so we're going to roll this. We pick up a 5, so we're going to stick.
The drum roll.
Oh, I forgot the drum roll with the sound effects. My bad. So his general's sitting on 1 wound. My general's sitting on 2. And we're on to Empire turn 2. Okay, so Empire only had 1 charge. And then on the stand and shoot, killed nothing. But then I had to take dangerous terrain, and I didn't lose any guys. The general, the archers went into the building. I have 1 guy sitting on the roof, and the general is hiding from his mage. I was going to try to charge him, but looked a little too far away. So we're going to see how this works out here. Back to, I have no magic for the Empire, so we were going to go to right to hand and see if we can't kill the Scarvet and these skinks, and hopefully panic the salamander. So we'll get back. We did our hand-to-hand combat, and he wound up killing 1. I did no wounds, so he's still sitting on 1 wound. I won combat, but passed with my general's leadership there on the Pegasus. And then over here, I had to take stand and shoot from him, and when I charged with the knights, the machine gun there, and didn't lose any guys to that. And then I had to take the dangerous terrain test for 9 guys going into the combat, and I passed all that. But then I broke him, killed 5. He failed his snake eyes, and I overran. And that's when this guy got tripped up on a vine, and he died trouncing, overrunning through the woods. And they passed their break test. 3 dice, he needed 6 or less, and he stuck. So actually, Empire forgot their shooting phase. Shooting, we went right to hand. Maybe my son will let me have my Hellblaster shot. After I let you get your spells that you wanted and everything. All right, we're gonna shoot the Hellblaster. We'll get back. Okay, so my son was kind enough to let me do my shooting with my Hellblaster. And our sound effects just went kaput because the iPod ran out of battery power. Anyways, he let me shoot, and I did enough wounds to kill 2 Croxagors and put a wound on that one, and he failed his 3 dice leadership test. Take the lowest 2, and he needed a 7. He failed it. Otherwise, I was looking at the Croxagor coming into them. Then I was looking at the Salamander turning around and spewing flames on them. And then I was looking at Saurus coming into the woods and putting the smackdown on my knights there. Yeah, that would have been bad because that's a lot of guys there. Anyways, so it is his turn. His turn 2 coming up. Oh, and a quick look at the hobby kitty. That's the mischievous one. That's the boy. And he was laying on my Empire Swordsman, so I had to move him over. And this is all Rubicon's works in progress here. We had, I just thought it looked cool. We have the Chaos Dragon here, but this is the M. Carl Franz on Empire Dragon, even though it's a Chaos Dragon. Hold on, Bryce. Then we have Orc Chariots that we just finished. I know they're blue, but I like them. And there's some crew for the chariots. I'm going to put an archer on the front. And we got Snotling, dwarves. Pulled them out a couple months ago. Haven't gotten around to painting the Longbeards there. We got Snotlings. We're going to rip off those bases. And we made some, these are going to be my pump wagons there. I need to put a mast on there. Anyways, we'll do that another time. But there's a chain for the spiky thing. We'll get back to all that stuff at another time. Anyways, works in progress. We got some black orcs here that we're working on. And so anyways, back to the game. Oh my goodness, excuse me, web fans. So he rallied. The level 2 left there, and I think he exceeded his movement to get into the woods here.
Well, but he's a fast one. He's
a fast one. He's unpainted. He's very stealthful. He obviously made the charge with his Saurus into the Kniggets. And so now his level 2 mage is seeking soft cover and hard cover from the troops against the bowmen in the building. And the intent is to cast magic from the woods to the second level of the building, and we're going to say that he has line of sight to that, but he is in hard cover for me to shoot back at him. He said that rallied, and over here the Salamander chose to go into long range of the Hellblaster and soft cover for the woods, and he's going to try to hit the knights with the template. We'll see how that goes. We'll get back to you after magic. Okay, so magic user in the woods cast Chain Lightning, and he got it off on a 21, but I double sixed the dispel. We had 10 dice for winds of magic. He had 10, I had 5. And then you cast the Thunderbolt, right? And he wiped out 5 guys in the building there. But thankfully, unlike Chain Lightning, it didn't bounce into kill my guy. So now we are on to the shooting. So he's going to light up my knights over here with the Salamander. So then in shooting, the Salamander hiding in the woods here actually rolled quite low on the template and covered 7 guys, of which he killed 3 because I failed 3 armor saves at a 4+. So no panic check because I had 9 there. And we are on to Empire turn 3. Oops, sorry. We have hand-to-hand over here. Okay, so we did hand-to-hand over here. Scarvet did nothing. The Saurus, when they charged in, they actually poked out 6 wounds, and then I saved half. I rolled 3-1, so I lost 3 knights. So he had a I'm not sure exactly how this works, but this is the way that we played it. He did 3 wounds. He has a standard for 4. He has a charge for 5. Most of his unit is in the woods. I know that breaks steadfast, but we allowed him to have the ranks. So anyways, he won ultimately by 6. I was on 3 or less because the general's there and the PSB's in the building, both within 12. And here's the drum roll. And then the first roll I rolled Snake Eyes, so that unit sticks. So that's it for his turn. We are on to Empire turn 3 now. So Empire movement, I charged my general at the source there, and I move. Oh! Gotta go back and do the sound effects. Charge. Somebody's not on the ball with the sound effects. Charge the general into the source there. Probably should maximize, huh? And then reform the knights to face the salamander in the woods there. So we will get back to you, let you know how it goes. That was movement. There is no magic, so we're on to shooting. So turn 3 shooting for Empire. Saw the archers try to shoot. No wounds to them. Then the volley gun shot, and one of the dice happened to be a misfire. So I had a 10 on the first roll, the misfire, and then 8 on the second. But you roll one misfire, so you have to have the dice shot. So I had 9 shots, and because we're calling the swamp soft cover, he's 6s to hit, and only did 1 more wound. So that guy's sitting on 2 wounds. He's got 1 left to give, and we are on to.
Oh wait, you said that misfired?
Yeah, we got a sound effect. It's a sound effect for misfire. So we are on to hand over here. All right. So unfortunately, in Empire hand to hand, we'll do the break test in a second here, but yeah, I just got smacked around here. Killed 2 knights, and with his 9 attacks on my Pegasus Lord, he got it through. I failed my 2+ armor save. Well, 1+ armor save, then went to a 2+. So killed my general, killed 2 knights. So you're looking at 3 wounds, 2 ranks, 5. Banner, you got 6. I lose by 5. My general's dead, so I am on an 8 minus 5. I am on a 3. Rerollable. There's a 7. Then there's a 7. So they're running, Bryce. Chasing. I'm going 9.
I'm gonna restrain pursuit and go for the building.
You want to chase with your general at least, and
Yeah.
okay, because he gets 3 dice. Take the highest 2. Oh, sure, why not? He's got 11. Okay, we'll tidy up and get back. Okay, so movement. Scarvet stays there. He's gonna get soft cover from the woods. They charged the guys in the building, but we fled. So BSB and them are fleeing. Move the salamander back, and Croxagore is gonna go right behind the hill. Magic. Okay, so we did some magic here. Cast the Thunderbolt at. Didn't do any wounds to that, but he did have a miscast, and he took his last wound off. Small round template, strength 10 hit, died. So we're on to other shooting. So he's got the salamander. He's gonna take a poke at my guys.
No.
Okay, so on the shooting phase, so I have right now my BSB that's fleeing. I probably could rally them next turn, but he just salamander spit flames, and he killed 2 guys. Was it?
That was 3.
Well, whatever it was, it caused a panic check. I failed, and I just ran up 11 inches away.
They would be right here.
So I could possibly rally, but it would be my turn 4. They're not even going to get back in combat again. So we're just going to call it now. I think that he's going to swing around and kill them. He'll probably hop into the building there. Yeah, he could just conserve points at this point, and I think he's got the game. So we're just going to call it there. Empire, we last turn 3. Thought I had it in the beginning. He sounds the bell, play the bell again. That's it. Empire Connect gets run. I do like my BSB guy though. Anyways, okay, thanks for watching Rubicon's Battle Report from the basement. Au revoir.